are so annoying. Can you, what?
You want coffee?
Yes, please. What are you giving me that attitude for? I need to keep up my waters. Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning into my third video of my anxiety series and my first video of 2021. Yay! I will give a trigger warning for this video. It's nothing too hectic. There was a day where I got a bit emotional and overwhelmed. I don't mention anything too triggering, but it's more so my emotional state, and you can kind of see in me that I'm quite defeated and quite upset. So yeah, I will give a trigger warning for this video just in case. I hope everyone had a really good Christmas and New Year's. Just a little bit about what I've been up to the last couple of weeks. We had a really big New Year's party with all of my friends. We did a sort of a white theme party with a really nice lunch, and we had caterers and all that sort of thing, and we kind of decked out one of my friends' houses, which was really beautiful. So yeah, it was really nice to kind of catch up with people that we hadn't seen pretty much all year because of COVID. So I know in a new year, everyone kind of does new year, new me, which is fine for you. I don't really believe in New Year's resolutions because I kind of feel like if you want to start something, there's never a good time to start. So you should just start when you want to do it. Then again, obviously a new year is pretty good for that sort of thing, as it's like a fresh start. My last video on festive anxiety touches a bit on the pressures of going into a new year for someone with anxiety and depression. So I have put that in my last video if you want to watch. This year, instead of setting goals for myself, I have done a vision board. So I basically went onto Pinterest and just searched a few things of just things that I want to kind of achieve or manifest this year. It's right above my desk so I can see it every day. I've done vision boards before, but I've never really done a vision board at the start of a new year. So let's see how this goes. If you follow me on Instagram, if you don't, my Instagram handle is TaylorRose_P. Because you know, _, I'm fancy. And also my name was taken. You will see my latest post. I set a theme and posted my vision board. So the theme for this year that I'm going for is the stars. So that can mean anything like I want to shine like a star, I want to feel like a star, I want to treat my body like a star, I want to aim for the stars, like all these sort of things. So this year I'm really going to be focusing on myself. I know that sounds really cliche, but over the last couple of weeks, I really declined in my health, my mental and my physical health. I stopped going to the gym, I stopped drinking water, I stopped taking my vitamins, my antidepressants, my iron tablets. In the last couple of weeks, my anxiety's been pretty flared up. This year, I'm really going to be focusing on myself. I know that sounds really cliche, but just kind of prioritizing what I'm passionate about and treating my body really well, which is what this video is going to be about. Today, I'm feeling really shit, to say the least. I'm very dizzy, I'm very dehydrated. I've been eating like crap for the last 2 weeks basically. Coming up to Christmas, I tend to drop the ball a bit because I know that Christmas, New Year period, I'm going to be drinking and, you know, eating crappy food and a lot of food. So I kind of tend to drop the ball. I've been drinking soft drink. I've not been having water. I've been having a lot of coffee. I've been having packaged frozen meals from Coles and Woolworths. I've really not kept up my vitamins. I've been on my vitamins like for stress relief and like Ultimate Health for Women. Just a heap of different things that I started on a couple of months ago because I was feeling really under the weather, and I'm also iron deficient and I haven't been taking my iron tablets. This is just living proof that if you don't fuel your body with the right stuff, it doesn't have to be drastic stuff, but it's just basic stuff like drinking water every day. When you wake up in the morning, instead of having a coffee straight away, have water. Have a massive glass of water because you're dehydrated from not drinking during the night. I'm not coming from research stuff. This is literally just me knowing my own body to a certain extent and knowing that I'm feeling like shit because I've been treating my body like shit. So it's going to be interesting to see how I go over Christmas. I really think I'm probably going to crash. My anxiety has not been very good. My depression's been okay. I kind of find that my two, they're very tied together. So when one is overworked, when my anxiety gets really bad, it then puts me into a state of depression because I'm overthinking and I'm like, wow, I'm not good enough for life in general. Really interesting, and I just wanted to document it because I'm feeling really lightheaded. I've got a headache. I'm really shaky. My palms are sweaty. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. I sleep a lot better when I'm drinking water and I'm exercising, which I'm not doing at the moment, so my sleep's very all over the place. And I've been finding that I've been needing to sleep in when most days before me going down the rabbit hole a bit with my health, I was really like on a really good routine, asleep by 9:30, 10 o'clock every night, and waking up at 6:30, 7 o'clock, which was really good because then I had time in the morning to do a few things, whether that be editing or reading or playing with my dog or just, you know, watching TV and getting updated on the news. I don't have time for that anymore because I'm so tired because I haven't been fueling my body correctly. Struggled with work today. The last few hours were taxing only because I'm still ridiculously dizzy. I had a steak for lunch in the hope that my iron would help my iron, but of course it's not an immediate thing. I've been smashing water. I'm just really hot and clammy and I'm so tired. Naturally, when I get like this, my mental health starts to go down. So now I'm kind of on a low, in my own head. And I'm exhausted. After last night when I went to dinner after feeling really shit, I think because I sculled water before bed last night, I was drinking water in between drinks. I made myself have breakfast this morning, so I think maybe it's a little bit better. I just feel like I need to be really transparent and honest. So it's Sunday the 3rd of January and it's a number of events that have happened over the last couple of days that have left me feeling pretty shit. And I need to make it clear that this is also because I haven't been eating well or exercising or treating my body the way it needs to be treated in order to be able to live with anxiety and depression. And I really don't want this to be a sob story because that's not the reason I'm doing this. I'm literally doing this because I need to be honest with myself and with you guys about, you know, when my mind's in this overthinking stage and like this really horrible state where it's just like a snowball effect. You hear something and whether or not it was implied the way you read it or whether or not you've totally misread it, it can just, it's kind of like a magnet, you know? There's just so many things that are going down the hill, the snowball hill, I don't know, that they just kind of all keep piling up together and coming together and making you overthink. I am hungover from, you know, New Year's.
No woohooing.
Sleep deprived. I haven't been taking my iron tablet. I also missed out on like maybe 5 or 6 days of my antidepressants, which isn't good because your body gets used to it. But I didn't mean to do that. Not normal life is going on, you know. You're seeing all these people, you're doing all of these things. You're drinking, you're eating, you're, you know, doing like just not sleeping well because you're out late, doing all these different things. That's literally been me the last couple of weeks. I'm not doing this because something terrible's happened in my life in the last week and I'm going to talk about it. I am talking about it now, open to the camera, to you guys, because this is real life and this is what happens when, one, you have anxiety and depression, but it's also when you don't take care of yourself. If you're not fueling your body with the right fuel, be that water, vitamins, things that you need, correct food, you know, not eating sugar and having all the soft drink and alcohol and all of this type of thing. If you're not doing it, you will end up in a state where everything feels like it's crashing. I don't know if half of the stuff that's in my head that's going around is legitimate or not, but I just feel so shit. I feel so down in my body and myself. You know, even like having a few of the parties and stuff that we've been going to with our friends, which has been so amazing. It's just like I get so overwhelmed so easily and just kind of needed to like have my own space.
And normally I'm like, you know, running in and out and I'm talking to people, and I was communicating with everyone and we were all having so much fun, but it's just like, I just know that I could have been more myself if I just took care of myself, and I just haven't been. It's like putting fuel in a car. If you are continuously putting cheap fuel or the wrong fuel in your car, eventually it's going to stop, if not immediately. It's not going to run right. Things are going to start breaking down. It's not going to perform the way it used to be. You're running on like fake fuel. No, I just needed to be honest, because this is what this is about. And I'm not going to be this person that comes on and does this channel and preaches about, you know, doing all this good stuff with your body, and then I'm not doing it. That's just fake, and that's not who I am. If you've got anxiety and depression or something like that and you're not eating well, you're literally feeding the bad. You're feeding the anxiety, you're feeding the depression, you are making it thrive off all of these bad things. That's exactly what's going to happen, and it's exactly what's happened. I'm literally living proof. And I can't tell you how many times that I'll do this where I'm like, oh my God, why am I feeling so shit? Why am I feeling so down? Why am I overthinking? Oh, haven't been drinking water. Missed my antidepressant last night or the day before. Haven't been exercising. Been sleeping in. You know, not been prioritizing taking care of myself and my body and my mind. And look what's happened. The importance of fueling your body with the right stuff. It's make or break. It really is. And it'll come off in everything in your life, whether or not it's the relationships, your money. There's just a lot of things that I've started doing, and hopefully it'll just add up. And in the next week, maybe I can check in and I'll be better, because I've done this before. And I know that if I keep doing the right things for my body, I'm gonna feel better in myself and I'm gonna be happier, which means that the anxiety is at bay, the depression's at bay, and you're stronger. If you're putting better things in your body, you're going to be stronger to be able to fight the bad. Whether or not that's getting sick or anxiety or depression or whatever it may be, you're giving your body what it needs to be able to fight any sort of negative thing. In a way, I'm kind of glad that I went off the rails a little bit in December over holiday season, and I knew that it would be so obvious to you guys that, you know, my difference between now and maybe next week is going to be completely different, because I've just made the changes to be better. I'm hoping that you can get something from this video. If you can relate, please let me know. Honestly, I really want this to be people telling me about how their experiences are going with whether or not it's the holiday season, anxiety in general. You know, if you're treating your body like crap and you feel crap, I really just want to talk to people about this. So hot, I'm sweating balls.
Isn't that bad? It's 24/7.
Don't forget to like and subscribe down below. I'm really hoping that you all have a great year this year, and yeah, tune in next Tuesday, 4 p.m. for my next video.